Everyone, chapter number 837 is finally out, and the thing which I talked about in the last chapter, that there was going to be a battle between Luffy and Commander Cracker, has certainly started. And the important thing is what this means for the Straw Hat fans here. Well, Luffy is finally into his gear fourth, and that's quite heart wrenching. It's quite exciting for us. Luffy back in his gear fourth. But what this chapter really means for the Straw Hat fans is that, well, when the chapter starts, Luffy in his gear third doesn't even have didn't even have an impact when he punches Cracker. But yeah, so I was a bit worried about that. But later in the chapter, something really exciting happened. Cracker actually provoked Luffy. He was provoking Luffy by saying that he would never be able to become a pirate king. His dreams are useless. Once he faces a real Yonko crew, he will come to his senses. But Luffy, on hearing this, was not angry. Something else that Cracker said made him really angry. Cracker said that Sanji would never, never, ever come back, and Sanji would also never talk to them, since Sanji is a prince now, and he would think pirates as a low scum pirates, and he would treat them as some lower, yeah, something of a lower category. So on hearing this, Luffy really became angry, because he has always trusted, the Straw Hats have always trusted each other, and he knows that Sanji would never do that. Even if Sanji is happy being the prince, Sanji would never stop talking to Luffy, and Sanji would give him a proper explanation of whatever he wants to do further, but he would never show his back to Luffy. This Luffy was certain about, and on hearing this provocative words from Cracker, he becomes really angry and comes into gear fourth. At that point, something very interesting I remembered from the Dressrosa arc. There, when Luffy was fighting Doflamingo, we saw that Doflamingo was really weak against Gear Third. So this really answers a lot of question, that would Luffy be able to defeat Commander Cracker in his Gear Fourth or not. So in the last panel, when Luffy in his Gear Fourth punches Cracker, some blood comes out of his mouth, and that really proves that this game is certainly going to Luffy. But interestingly, nothing was before this chapter, a lot of things were happening against Straw Hats. They were against Germa 66, they were against the crew of Yonko, BigMom. So something really to cheer about here as well, that Luffy will manage to defeat Commander Cracker. And Oda, as always, with his really great logic, he didn't overpower Luffy here. I would say Oda had this in store from the very beginning, since the Dressrosa arc, where you could easily see that Doflamingo was really weak against the Gear Fourth. So you can never question here that why Luffy, even in his Gear Fourth, why did he defeat a Yonko commander? It's not possible, but that is possible, as we have had some proof from the Dressrosa arc. This should be really heartwarming for the Straw Hat fans here. It should be a relief, and I'm quite excited about the next chapter coming into the picture. Luffy is certainly in trouble, but he has the upper hand here in this battle. So this is it from my side. Chapter number 837 was exciting, and do post in the comments if you are excited about this chapter. Thank you.